Alrighty folks, hiking the trail here in the area where those trees are, and cool little whale right here. So uncovered, has a bunch of sticks and stuff on it, which is good, and it's marked on my Gaia thing, and just a cool little area. And so there's probably some sort of a home site here at one time. And yeah, back when the forest was not a forest. So quite a few of these whales all scattered throughout the Shawnee. Every now and then you can find foundation of old root cellar, old home, or something like that, and that's always fun. You just kind of wonder what the what life was like during that time. Well, howdy folks, Sean here from Hiking with Sean on YouTube, and today I'm gonna hike Indian Kitchen with two Bob's Adventures. There's little Bob getting his lens out. He's gonna take some excellent photos of his dad. He's gonna be put in magazines. The Bearded magazine. He has a better beard than me, folks. Next, we're gonna have to get little Bob to start growing out his beard. Yeah. So today we're at Indian Kitchen. The original plan was to go to War Bluff, but the road is horrible. Horrible enough where I don't trust my four-wheel drive truck to get up it. So we're gonna go check out Indian Kitchen. Haven't been here in a long time. Alrighty folks, in this area here with this big tree, and it's an old settlement area. Got some old fencing, and just a couple of big trees, and there's little daffodils starting to grow up. You can see them every now and then along the trail and whatnot. So first of spring, you can come out here and see the daffodils. That is my favorite flower, because it usually indicates the old settlement is near. Alrighty folks, continuing to hike this better trail, and I remember this from last time. It's these trees that are 6 of them here in a line, and they're almost in a perfect line. I mean, they're obviously grown that way. You can see they're dang near in a perfect line, and they're not pines, so they're old too. They're kind of bigger, kind of more gnarly looking. A lot of those trees are older. There's a wildlife pond down there, or it could be a pond from settlement, and these could be settlement. Alright folks, in an area here where there's an old pond. By the looks of the size of this pond and the depth, I would say it's probably a settler's pond. I don't think it's wildlife created by the Forest Service. Alrighty folks, we are here at the Less Creek Canyon Nature Preserve, and it's a nice little area. You got horse tie lines and all sorts of open space, and came out of the trail from over here, that new trail. The older trail's over here, and this trail here take you back to the highway at the end of Indian Kitchen Indian Kitchen Road. But interesting thing about this is, beyond, it's an Illinois nature preserve, so it's actually, we're on federal land, and then we'll go into state land. So it's kind of interesting, you know. It's all state owned from that point. Alrighty folks, made it to the Indian Kitchen portion of this trail, and I mean, this is the actual Indian Kitchen, and you can see there's a trail here. And I have this all GPS saved, but when you get up here, it's narrow. If it was slick, if it was covered in ice, you could fall to your death. It's high, so you don't want to fall, and you want to be really careful if you come visit this area, because that water's shallow and you will not survive. So even if it was pretty deep, you're high enough where you wouldn't survive. But that is Cache River. And here's the kitchen that the Bobs are in. So they didn't get to see this last time they were here, and I was hoping they'd come back and eventually see it. So the natives, it is believed that they were stowed away in this, and I don't know if they used it as a kitchen, but if anything, look at their view they had. They had a wonderful view. Back then it would have been bigger trees. But it would have been a heck of a view, heck of a thing to wake up to. It's a nature preserve out here. You can't legally camp, but wouldn't it be nice to wake up and see this view? Pretty blue water. Just a pretty area. That's not Native American carvings, that's modern carvings and graffiti. Are you guys liking it?
Oh yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Here's the kitchen. As far as I can tell, there are no carvings, but there could be. Maybe legit carvings at least. It's kind of a weird stone. It breaks apart really easily, so I don't think it'd be a really good carving area. But you never know. I always want to come here during the summer and turn the corner and just see a nest of rattlesnakes just greeting me with their little rattles. Don't stumble. This is not the stumbling area. Really pretty sight.
Yeah.
Probably look good during fall. Well, you're fine.
Yeah. Oh, really? I always say that when I come out here, and I never make it.
Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of places. I always say I'm going to go out there and like to that. Of course, this past fall, we really didn't have a good fall, you know. Yeah. Alrighty, folks. Made it down to the cool bluffage area of Lux Creek. You can see this is where people swim and kayak through and probably skinny dip and all that. Not gonna do that today, maybe some other time. There's just sand. It's a pretty neat little area. I've always liked this area, and I've had the chance to come here every season. I saw that when it was all frozen and people were rock climbing up it, ice climbing. And when I saw that, I was with two Bobs. And then I've been here in the summer, so I've seen this all seasons.
That'd be awesome.
You guys build the Karens,
Yeah.
and I'll kick them down. Alrighty, folks, back at the trucks. Did about 4 miles. How'd you guys like it?
Good.
Good?
Back. Yeah, it's nice.
Yep. It's kind of cool to see the place, different seasons.
Yeah, it is.
Got to see the shelter, the kitchen, and just enjoy the day. So, thanks for watching. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Until next time, I'll see you on the trail.